Hey there, welcome to Gnage Virtual Science, coming to you from Gnage's driveway. So today we are going to be learning about the three main types of rocks, and my goal for you is I want you to know how these three types of rocks are formed and identify a few common examples of them. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So let me bring you over here. And the three main types of rocks are igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. So we're going to go over here and begin with our igneous rocks. And igneous rocks are formed from cooled magma and lava. So they're formed when the molten magma, molten lava cools to form the solid rock. So I'm going to introduce you to a few of examples that I have. So let me set you up right here. Hi. So the first one I'm going to talk to you about is this one. This is commonly mistaken for pumice, but this one is called scoria. It's a lot like pumice, okay? There are holes in it and it's very porous. But one of the main differences is the minerals that form it are different, and this one has less holes in it, so it's not as light. This one's pretty hefty. So this one's called scoria, and there are two different types. I'm so used to saying three types of rocks, but there are two different types of igneous rocks, and those two different kinds depend on if they're cooling and forming above Earth's surface, like where I am right now. On Earth's surface, or if they are forming below Earth's surface inside the crust. So this one, the scoria, is formed above Earth's surface. So it forms from lava. Right, I knew you were going to say that. So it forms from lava, and we call them extrusive because they've exited Earth's surface. You can get different colors of scoria. This one is kind of grayish, blackish, and this one's reddish. Again, just depends on what kind of minerals are mixing to form it. One other extrusive igneous rock that forms from lava above Earth's surface is this one. This one is volcanic glass, and you know the name. What is it? Obsidian! Everybody knows this name. Obsidian. It's due to Minecraft, you know, even Colin knows what obsidian is. So this one's obsidian, and it's really glassy, glossy, smooth. There's no grains in it, and it forms above Earth's surface, but it forms really quickly. So it cools fast and forms quickly, so it doesn't have enough time to form grains or crystals. So that's obsidian. The other ones that I want to, oh my gosh, it's so heavy, is introduce you to. I'm going to set this one down in a second. This one is my big giant piece of granite. There we go. And the granite is formed from cooled magma, which is formed below Earth's surface, and it cools really slow. So it has time to form all those different crystals there, and that's why it looks the way it does. So that is granite, which is really cool. I like granite. A lot of other people too like granite. It's found on kitchen countertops, bathroom countertops. So again, that's cooled inside, intrusive, inside Earth's crust. And then another one is called basalt, and that is cooled from magma. It's cooled a little quicker. It doesn't have time to form all those crystals. But those are my examples of igneous rocks. So we're gonna move right along. And let's go to our sedimentary rocks. Now, my sedimentary rocks, they are formed when sediments and grains are compacted or cemented. Those are the main ways they form. We're going to talk a little bit about some other ways that sedimentary rocks can form. So, I'm back. All right, so let's talk about some sedimentary rocks. So, the basic sedimentary rocks are sandstone. This is made from some clay, and this one here is some white sandstone. And sandstone you're gonna recognize because it feels like sandpaper. It's really gritty, it's rough, and it basically feels like someone took a handful of sand and compacted it together really, really tightly. And that's what sandstone is. This one here is layered sandstone. So you can see here all the different layers, and I hope you can see that. And this one too is layered sandstone. Where's my camera? There we go. Ooh, zooming in. And you can see the layers are even because the sediment lays down in one spot and then more sediment over time lays down again and again and again, and it keeps layering up. I want you to picture Grand Canyon. That's like layered sandstone. Next here, let's look at, our conglomerate. Conglomerate is basically taking a whole bunch of different size pebbles, grain, sand, and cementing it together. This one has some really cool pieces of shell on it and other pieces of rocks and pebbles all cemented together. And so that is a conglomerate. Other examples of sedimentary rock are going to be fossils. Those are sedimentary rock. This is fossilized coral. Petrified wood, that's classified as a sedimentary rock. Limestone, which Florida is sitting on top of, a big limestone bedrock. So those are all the sedimentary rocks. So moving on again now to our metamorphic. So metamorphic, you might recognize the word morph, comes from the word meaning to change. And so metamorphic rocks are other rocks that have changed their chemical composition into something new. And they do so with extreme heat and pressure. And so guys, where are you gonna find extreme heat and pressure? So think about that. Where are you gonna find a lot of heat and a lot of pressure on Earth? Not on the surface, you're gonna find it deep, deep below, inside Earth's crust. So that's where metamorphic rocks form. Some examples of metamorphic rocks, you can take this slate rock and put it under extreme heat and pressure, and it's gonna change into a whole new rock. Due to that extreme heat and pressure, you get a almost like a chemical reaction. You get a change, and that chemical composition of all those atoms and molecules change into something new. So that's slate. This is gneiss, and I like gneiss. I will tell you why. Because gneiss, my husband's driving in right now. I just wanted to show you this. I'm telling him not to drive in, and he's still driving in. I hope he doesn't run me over. But in any case, this is gneiss. This has uneven layers right here. There you go. Then we have some marble, and those are all examples of metamorphic rocks. So thanks guys, and I hope you had fun.